So for today, what I wanted to do, I am in the midst of packing for Turks and Caicos, so I figured this would be the perfect time to talk to you guys about hair removal at home and give you guys like a real update on what's going on over the past, I'd say like 6 months now, like a long freaking time. So we're gonna share all of the details today. It's gonna get personal, so this is really like for the ladies mostly. But we're packing right now. We're going to the islands tomorrow. We're literally leaving first thing tomorrow. We have not been to Turks and Caicos in so long. We were actually married there, so it was our anniversary this week, and I posted up our wedding video on my vlog Instagram page. So I have 2 Instagram pages. I have many actually, but 2 personal ones. This little guy, Carl, you wanna say hello? Carl has his own Instagram. You guys can follow him at Bellemare. But on my vlog page, I posted up our wedding video, and it kind of got me like super in the mood for like the tropics and going back to Turks and Caicos, but I needed to get like the hair situation under control. So I thought this might be a very good time to give you guys an update, because the first video that I did was probably in early October, and I talked about my IPL system. So this is by Kenzzi. They're the OGs, okay? You're gonna see other ones on Amazon, or like I saw one at the drugstore. This is the real deal. It's quality, and it's also the OG. So I'm just saying. And I've been using it for the past God knows how long. Well, how many months would that be? So end of September, October, November, December, January, February, and then we're going into March. So pretty much 6 months, which I feel is an adequate amount of time to give a real honest opinion. A lot has changed and I have stronger opinions, so I'm excited to share all of it. Now, the first thing that I'm gonna say is there is settings on this little sucker. So I wanna plug this in so I can actually show you. So it's on right now, you can hear it sounds like a little vacuum. And in my first review, I shared that I could only do like a level 2, I think it was that I said. I am proudly a level 5 gal all over. Now we're gonna get into details about this, but there's levels. The more consistent, I will tell you this, the more consistent you are with this little sucker, so I was doing it every 5 days, do it every week to start for the first 6 weeks, and then you can gradually wean off because you just don't need to do it that often because you've taken care of the majority of it. But if you forget a week, don't expect it to be like the magical solution, right? The other thing is don't expect it to work as well if you're on level 1 all the time. So I sucked it up. The thing is, you also get very used to it. You get used to the feeling of it. I wouldn't at all call it painful. It's just like a little like, it's just like a little, I don't know, like a sting kind of? Not really. And the only area that I will tell you that if you're at a level 5, like I applaud you, I can do it, but not whenever I get into like the deep. Okay, so here is where it's for the ladies. With, you know, travel season and bikini season coming up, and a lot of people are going off like I am to the islands, you're gonna be in a bathing suit all the time. So you either will do your bikini line or you'll do a full Brazilian. If you're doing a full Brazilian, don't do a level 5 to start unless you're like a hero of life, because you're gonna feel it. So I would say like a level 2 or 3, you're good. And then just work your way up. But on the sides, I was a 5. On my legs, I'm always a 5. And my armpitties, I'm a 5. Through and through. So it's really not an issue. So you're gonna need a couple things to make this thing, you know, its best. You're gonna need the device, obviously. So this thing runs at about, I had it pulled up. I have a discount code for you guys, and I did wanna share that. Update, I just got a better discount code for you guys. I got $50 off. So if you go to order summary and you do AB50, that should take you to $243 Canadian, which is $182 American. Oh my gosh. So I'll leave that code down below as well as the link for you guys. So under $200 US, and I'm pretty sure that's with free shipping, so holler. And if you were to go to a salon or like a cosmetologist or wherever the heck they do this, that wouldn't even cover 1 session, I don't think. So it's not even that, like I was thinking about this, it's not even for the money, it's for, if I'm gonna do something that's even a little bit uncomfortable, I wanna do it myself in the comfort of my own home, on my bed or in my washroom, and like take my time doing it and not have a stranger up in my business. Just saying. So it's not really just about the money, it's like a privacy thing and also a convenience thing. I can whip this thing out whenever I want to. I keep it on my bedside table, and I will usually, in my morning routine, Every probably Monday I usually do it because I'm on my game on Monday. So I will have my bath, I'm exfoliated, and I always use, this is what you need, okay? You need an exfoliator, like a good scrub. You need shaving cream. You need moisturizer for once you're done. You can moisturize yourself up or deodorant or whatever, and a cloth to make sure that you're dry, and that's it. And you need the IPL machine, and you need the Kenzzi. That's it. So what I usually do is I will make sure that I'm completely shaved. So this is something that in the beginning I wasn't doing. I was just like on my legs or on my armpits that weren't freshly shaven, I would just go at it. It's not gonna work as well. You have to be like freshly exfoliated and freshly shaven, which is double exfoliated, because when you shave, you exfoliate. So that kind of, I guess, like opens up the pores and makes it better. So you triple open up the pores if you're having a bath too. So I do a bath, I shave, and I exfoliate. And then I make sure that I'm dry. And by the way, no creams, and don't do it over any scars. Or, and I think this is really important to note, a lot of you guys asked if you can do your upper lip on my other video. I don't, because, and you guys have asked, so I'll just like zoom in close. Do you see how I have like a little dark line? So whenever I went to get that facial that I had shared with you guys in my skin video, she confirmed I have something called melasma. So if I was to do an IPL on my upper lip, it would actually make it come out more, because it's basically the natural reaction to the sun or to light. So if you have what I have, maybe don't. I just do like a quick like bleaching cream, or I just like shave it off. That's it. But I literally use it everywhere else. I can proudly say right now that I am very, very clean. So I wanted to show you guys what the progress was. I will tell you that wherever you have the lightest hair, like the less coarse hair, it's gonna work the best. It will, you know, not get rid of everything and be completely bald. I think that you need to be very, very consistent with it and keep the upkeep. I honestly kind of sucked at that, but I will tell you my legs are almost freaking perfect because my least coarse hair was on my legs. So I did a little zoom in of what my legs look like after like, I think a week of not shaving. So there's nothing, because my leg hair is not coarse at all. There's like, there's nothing on here. So it feels smooth. And what it'll do is anything that is more coarse, it will soften it. And you will see patchiness, which is good. Like the patchiness will become more and more, and you will have a smooth surface eventually. So I will say that the second most prominent spot that worked for me, again, it's consistency. I'm the most consistent on my legs and the second most consistent on my armpits. My bikini area, it's just like a sensitive little area, so I don't like dive in deep all the time. And I think that's my own dang fault. I should just like get on it, because now whenever I have a beach vacation, I'm like, I should have been more consistent. But my armpits, I took a zoom in of what that looked like after, I would say 3 to 4 days of not shaving, which for me, this is my natural hair. I have very dark, coarse hair. I have a lot of hair. I'm not Italian. I feel like a lot of people assume I'm Italian. I'm French Canadian. There's not that much exciting stuff in me. I'm just a Canadian gal. But my armpit hair, I would say it was pretty good. The only thing I want you guys to know, like you can even see it here, I exfoliated. So I have a fake and bake, like a spray tan on, and I exfoliated. So you don't want to do this over a spray tan either. Like anything that is creating a barrier between the Kenzzi, like the light, and your skin, you don't want to block it off. So as clean as you can get, and dry. Dry for 2 reasons. 1, it'll make it work better. 2, less painful. If there's any dampness, it'll hurt that much more. Not hurt a lot, but it will. Basically, whenever I was doing my bikini area and my armpits to keep the area dry and a lot less painful, especially for the bikini area, I would literally put the cloth and then I would do it, and then put the cloth and then I would do it. My armpits, I didn't really need to as long as they stay dry, but the bikini area, I kind of did like, you know when you get a wax? Not that I speak like I've gone to get a wax. I've never done that. But when they pull and then they put their hand to like keep the, so that it doesn't hurt, I kind of did that. So the sides, I was good. Like I was doing like level 5 and it was no problem. Just if you're gonna do like the full area, I would say to do like, I did level 3 and I was fine, but I just kept drying it and using the towel, and then I go in and use the towel, and then just that pressure kind of made a huge difference. So I'm obsessed with this thing. It's fast. I usually will pull out my iPad and like set up on my bed to do my legs. I usually do my armpits and my bikini area in the washroom just because there's a great big window here. I guess I could close the blinds, but I don't think we need to be doing that for the neighbor's sake. So I usually do that in the washroom, and then I'll pull out my iPad and do my legs, or I'll just do it in front of the TV. But I just sit there and like I kind of just go, you know, one at a time, and you can see the flash. But the reason, this is why I like it. One, it's attached to a plug, so it's not cordless, but here's why that's a good thing. There's a lot of cordless ones that exist. You have to charge it, which is really freaking annoying. So if the battery dies mid-leg, that sucks. Two, the cord is long enough to do, like, to go, like, it's plugged all the way over there. So there's plenty of room for me to plug it underneath my side table and be on my bed, or like plug it by the sink and then go in front of the mirror. It's not a problem. The other thing that this has different than other IPLs, the light size is way bigger. Usually they're like half the size. So imagine trying to do like your full area with one tiny little thing. It's not gonna go very far. The other thing I guess I could do would be my arms, but I feel like I have very fine, I have very fine hairs on my arms, and I have a lot of sunspots, so I don't want them to come out to play even more. So I do my legs. I've never even shaved my upper legs. So I kind of just do up to my knee. I've always done that. Oh, a real moment. And if you want to laugh at me, you can. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I grow little peach fuzzles on the top of my foot or on my big toe. So I will often do that as well, just to keep it clean. Some of you guys asked, can you do your chin? I want to make triple sure. I don't. But I know some people get like I get like one little guy that just comes out to play every now and again, but I just pluck him out. But I think that, let's make sure. You can use it on your entire freaking face, just don't get too close to your eyes. So like, I wouldn't say to do your freaking eyebrows, but yeah, you can use it on your face. They said you can do your upper lip and you can do your chin or whatever you need to do. And okay, there was a couple questions. Does it hurt your eyes? Just don't look directly at it, but it doesn't really matter. Like this is the cool thing. It will only like burst the light once it's completely covered. If you're on an angle outwards or inwards or whatever, and it's not completely against the skin, it won't go. So that covers the entire light, and it also makes it that much more effective. The other thing I want to mention, I'm not exactly sure how I do this, but I always do whenever I do my legs. If you hold this down long enough, you can let go, and that way you don't have to like click every single time. You can just hold it and kind of go. You might see that whenever I'm doing my legs. So IPL means intense pulsed light. Does it work for all hair colors? It works better because it literally grabs onto the color of the hair. So if you have very, very light blonde hair, red or gray colored hair, it might not pick it up as well. So you're like the luckiest if you have very fine dark hair. And you will start to see actual complete results after 12 treatments. So you want to stay consistent with it, or you kind of restart the whole thing. Do you need to wear eye protection? No. You can use this on all body areas. I think I shared that. Skin tones, they have a full like example on their website. Do not use your IPL over any really, really dark freckles or moles. Light freckles and moles are fine. Do not use it over tattoos, but going around the tattoo is fine. If you've been tanning or just been in the sun, don't do it because your skin might be still fresh from the sun. And it comes with a 12-month warranty. I feel like that's everything that I wanted to include. I love it. I've been using it for 6 months. I'm obsessed. It's literally part of my everyday routine, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And honestly, any other questions you guys have, drop them down below. I'm a ridiculously honest human being. I share things that work for me. So I wanted to share this little gem. The Kenzzi. I love it. Thank you so much, you guys, for being so freaking just cool and allowing this to be like a safe place, not only for me to share my stuff, but a lot of you guys will share your thoughts on life, your concerns, your questions, just really, really raw, honest questions. And I freaking love that. And it just, the comment section on here as well as on Instagram just becomes like this safe zone of, you know, sharing the stuff that we want to talk about and sharing what works from like an honest, raw place, which that's all they freaking want. Just a safe, happy zone. And a couple of you guys were commenting on one of my most recent videos saying, and this is literally why I do what I do, saying that my videos were like an escape and they went from really, really sad to like super joyous. And that's literally why I do what I do. If you guys can laugh at my big toe hair, then I am happy. So I love you guys so much. Make sure that you are following on Instagram. All of the stories, all of the behind the scenes are always, you know, it's just real life, like Carl losing his mind and training Carl and all of the Turks and Caicos stuff. So make sure that you guys are following on there. I will link all of my Instagram accounts down below, as well as all the social medias, and make sure that you guys are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, dudes.